You're we back doing a tier list, our annual, seasonally, every month or two, whatever the fuck. Tier list, season
Right.
24
And
into 25. Your
you're
criteria will change per legend. All right, there is not one concrete list of requirements to follow to be put in a certain tier. It's just how we feel in the moment, and if you don't like it, just tell me that in the comments and boost my engagement. Thanks.
appreciate
All right, Alter. Alter has been.
immediately S tier. Get
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Alter might have to go into my meta tier off the
Yeah.
rippy,
Oh, rip, dude. This is alphabetical order.
off
But yeah,
the
dude. This character has
yeah.
been absolutely stupid. Getting double tax is crazy. Getting scans as a recon abilities as a as an upgrade is fucking crazy. Being a skirmisher with the skirmisher buffs that are going away now, but still really good.
Yeah, even with the skirmisher perks going away, I still think she's really good just for like her reset ability, which is like
Yeah.
pretty huge to have. Her upgrades now
In
like
this
that
game,
got switched around. Oh, in this game resets are huge. Just her abilities to like get either surveys or supports
support.
is sick. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She's good to have. Very, very good to have an
Yeah.
altar. Even
If
without
you don't have an
even season
altar,
25, I think she'll be good without the perks. Okay, this is
next.
someone
Next
who
is
Apex hates to see us have fun. Never can have fun in this game. Ash was so fun. Ash was
so
right
fun.
here, right here. And then EA said, "No, you guys having fun?
No.
Fuck you." And nerfed her 5 times. I'm not counting, but it feels like 5 times to the point where
It
now
feels
she's
like a
just
lot.
A. Still fun,
Yeah,
still
which
very
is
fun to use,
crazy.
but she's not
Crazy to say
here.
all these things just to only be A tier. What's happening in 25? She doesn't get to scan or not scans to
Assaults,
see
I don't
death
think.
boxes.
Oh yeah, they're taking away her dev block scan, which is it's like a minor thing, but it's still like why? Like what? That was
For
fun.
what?
Like we didn't have to do all that now. The fact that you go way slower in the port now is like you
Mm-hmm.
notice it, and it definitely has fucked me up a
Yeah.
few times.
The
Um,
very first one was nerfing her dash, making that cooldown like 3 times as long per dash.
I think
Which
they nerfed it
again, it
twice,
was
bro.
fun to
I
just.
think they
It was
touched the
fun to.
dash twice.
It was fun to just fucking fly around, dude. It was fun as shit.
It was just
You'd
breaking
be so
people's
fast.
necks, breaking their ankles, bro. That was fun. All
Greedy
right.
greedy snare as a blue upgrade is like crazy to me.
True. Greedy Snare is just
Like
the better upgrade, respectfully. And if you disagree, then you have the right to hold that opinion. But you're also wrong.
wait, you're also wrong. Like you're just you know what? It's wrong and your opinion doesn't matter. Should not be heard. Wait, hold up. How many real quick? How many nerfs has happened so far? That's gonna
For
happen. There's
Ash,
the map one. Yeah, there's the map one. The dash twice.
they touch a dash twice, so that's two. Then they're gonna have
They touched
the death boxes. Then they had the ult.
the
The
ult. Oh yeah, the ult.
this
They had the port. Oh yeah, yeah, you're talking about the
yeah, I
ult.
think that's it. I think that's four, right?
And then at the very beginning, you could have had double greedy snare at the very beginning of the season.
Oh,
They
and then
switched it
they
around.
fucked around with the upgrade count with
So
the
you
order.
literally called it on 5 nerfs.
I
You
was
called it on five
they nerfed her
changes.
5 times, man. Just straight up. Fuck you. You're having fun.
Just
No, I can't do that.
fuck that. Do you know a character that is fun to play but not to play against? Fucking ballistic. Fuck
Ball
off,
stick
dude.
himself.
The old ball stick himself.
I didn't say all that now.
Would you say he's S? Would you say he's S or
I
A?
think he hovers between these two, respectfully.
I think so too. It's
I don't know exactly how. I think if I have to debate it, I'd probably just stick to A.
I would too if I
Cause
had
like
to
I
really think
think
about it. But at
cause
the
like
same
Alter
time,
to
it's
me
like
was like a no brainer. It's like this guy
yeah.
I'm having to debate it, so it shouldn't be that meta to me. But he's still really fun. The fact that you can just not silence, stun people, just keep them from shooting their gun in a game where you have to shoot your gun. It's clutch.
And his purple upgrade on the right one is silence them if they get overheated, which is
True.
fucking yeah.
Infinite
But you
ammo
get
is
four
clutch.
attack.
You can get up to 4
Dude,
attacks. You can just yeah. Kind
infinite
of
ammo on a
insane.
Kraber, dude. Get
Kind
fucked.
of
You
insane.
know,
Yeah. So that's not much to say about ballistic. He's pretty cool. He's pretty clutch to use.
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Ah, shit, man. Bangalore used to be
I'm
like
hovering.
consistent meta, bro. Meta A.
I'm hovering B or C.
But now
I
I
think I
would
might go
go
B.
B. I'd go B because she still had the assault perks. I don't know. Do the assaults keep the fast reload?
Yeah, I think that's one of their things. Yeah.
Okay, if she still has that, then just for being an assault and having fast reload, that is clutch. I mean, smokes is always good to have. Just cut off LOS. Just be able to rotate better. Make some artificial like cover. I know you can't like hide behind. You kind of can, but you can still get shot through it. But I mean, it's still
Yeah.
kind of clutch. Not too much to say about Bango. It's been pretty
And
quiet
if you
ever
really
since.
care, if you really care, aim assist is off in the smoke. Whatever, smoke
Oh
fights.
yeah, if you're a little pussy who bitches about aim assist, one, get fucking better, and
True.
two, there is no two. It's just one. Get fucking better. I don't know.
Get fucked, get better. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, get fucked and get better. Those are the
True.
two. All right, Bloodhound, get the fucking F tier. Holy shit. There's no his face, dude. There's what do you use blood for anymore, dude? What's the point?
He's just
I mean,
obsolete.
we've talked about it
He's
before.
like
We've talked
quite
about it
literally
before, but
useless.
there's just no point. There's no point.
I mean, it's
Absolutely
about
use
we talked
Bloodhound.
about this in the last video, and nothing has changed since the last video.
Nothing has
His
changed.
abilities, or not the last ranking at least.
Mm.
His abilities, all of his abilities have just been taken away and given to the entire support class. Everybody has threat vision now. I mean,
Right.
like, I guess the wall scans is cool, right? But like, that's about it. That's the only thing that he has going. The tracker ability is all right. But again, you see people in threat vision in your ult. So can every other fucking recon do it without being blind first.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Without being blind, and like the tracking is cool, but when like most of the characters, especially good characters, have some type of movement or get away from the
especially with
option,
how
what
better
the
they've
fuck do
made
you
the
do?
skirmishers, how much better they've made them. Like you just know where they went. You can't chase them because you have no mobility
Yeah.
yourself. So if you're chasing a altar, I'm just going down the list. Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Horizons.
Horizon,
You can
Loba,
catch it later. Loba.
Newcastle, Octane, Path, Rev,
I mean, you
Valk,
can
Wraith,
catch a Newcastle.
Vantage.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying if he jumps to a team, that's what I mean.
oh
Like these
yeah,
movement options, like you can't do anything against it. You know it's happening. You can see it in the tracking stuff, but you can't do anything.
you
You
know it's
can't find it.
happening, but all you just know that they're getting further from you, basically.
Yeah, that's just the worst part.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, cat,
Dog shit.
cat. I'd say meta, respectfully.
Yeah. Yeah.
For this character is still very, very meta, just very important abilities to have. That wall, cut off LOS, easy free
Yes.
rotates, be able to just bunker down a building, defense. The best 1v1 character, in my opinion, in the game, just because how much control you have over your opponent's like area of play.
Yeah. I,
That's
I
my
already
issues.
said I
That's
think
not
Cat
issues, but
Wall is
my
the
reasons.
best. I think Cat Wall is the best ability and just overall like thing in the game besides like OP guns and shit. I think Cat Wall is so good because you can't once it's up, it's up. You can't get rid of it.
Unless you
It's one of
fuck
those
up the
things where
wall.
unless again
But
if you're
from experience of like my cat teammate, he fucks up the wall all the I'm kidding.
do me a favor and suck my transgender balls, dude. I don't give a fuck about you.
Chat, in
All right,
case you didn't
no,
know, Dalen is the cat player on the team.
really. Yeah, no, like, Wall is amazing. I love the spikes. Spikes are just like
Told you, bro.
they're
You
one of
just
those
have
things
the
you can just
ability to control everything.
yeah, you can just put them down and just kind of ignore it. And once you hear it or see it like react to somebody in the area, you don't have to actually like take damage from it. You just know what's about to happen. You
Yep.
can play around it with shit. But yeah, it's really good. She's a controller, and the next legend is a controller who's dog shit. Caustic. What is he doing? Why is he still
Mid
in the game?
F to me for now because I don't
Yeah,
know.
same.
Yeah, he just feels. I think he's the worst controller in the game so far, like in the class.
Yeah. When you
Um,
have like a big character, you want to do something with it, right? Jib, Castle, have something that they can do that's beneficial or useful. This guy just has a not worse, but it's the weird bang smoke
Yeah, I mean,
that has
also
to be
those
triggered remotely.
with the amount of maps that are just so open spaced, he's a
Yeah,
lot harder to be useful, especially in the upcoming split. Next season it's gonna be a lot of Storm Point
World's Edge.
and World's
Yeah,
Edge. I mean,
most one.
Storm Point, Olympus, like those two maps is it's hard to get going just because of how much open space there is. So you can't really trap a lot of people in the smoke.
Yeah.
It's just not as threatening or scary as it used to be, man.
You're not doing much in most cases with your abilities, and then you're just a big body.
Yeah, I was about to say that, and you're just super big. You're very well fed, and that just doesn't benefit you at all.
I don't know why that made me laugh. I was not expecting well fed. Jesus.
Well, does he look like he
Um,
starves?
I don't think any character looks like they starve. Octane, but
Octane, yeah,
I mean, shit. You inject that much speed into your system, it's gonna be do something to you.
just a
Anyway,
lot of calories going out,
next
man.
next is Conduit.
I'll give
There's not.
Conduit a
I'm
classic
giving Conduit
C,
a C. Yeah,
average.
there's nothing. There's
Alright.
nothing. Not nothing crazy. Her ult is like doable now. It's bearable.
I've
Just
never, I've never
shoot one and go
liked,
past.
I've never liked Conduit's ultimate. I feel like it's
It was
kind of,
weird.
I don't think it's that
I,
effective.
f-
At least when I play
I
against it.
feel like I feel like maybe I just didn't know and they did. Feel like they nerfed her attack. Like the speed,
I think they
like
did.
the ramp up you get
Pretty
for
sure
her
they did.
shield, get your shield up. They don't. It's not as fast. It's not that great. She was the first one to have the look at a teammate and then run. Now that the skirmishers have it, is it
Yeah, so
skirmishers or
that's
no? Yeah, it's skirmishers.
yeah, skirmishers. Or if
Um,
you have a skirmisher on your team, you don't need to be a
yeah, and
skirmisher to
then
have it. So yeah, that
yeah,
ability is kind of obsolete now.
yeah, it's just overall a support character, so good regardless for bins and shit like that, revives and stuff. But just play better support,
Yeah,
or play alter and get the support buff. Who knows?
true.
Uh, Crypto, I fucking love Crypto now, dude. I love having a
Crypto's
Crypto on the team.
between
I
my
miss it.
A B.
You think AB? Yeah.
I'll let you make it. I don't care.
Well, you're gonna be the one people see, so we'll trust your opinion. I'm damn about to put an S, but no, I'll put an A. I
I
like
think you're
Crypto.
right. I think A is better just because now he's been buffed now to the point where he is a hard counter to a lot of legends. I know he was before, and and then he was kind of pointless for a little bit. I am a very well documented crypto hater. At least in the past, I was. If you look at the past
Yeah,
videos, I've been just shitting on crypto every chance I get. I don't hold the same opinion over it because he's been kind of useful now and a lot very helpful. And if you know how to play, if you have a good crypto on your team, which we've been training our crypto to do so.
Oh, he's
Um,
a lot better. We played today, a lot fucking better. Oh, thank
Good
God.
shit.
He made comms today, like consistent comms. He is upgrading. It is time to lock
He's
in,
evolving.
boys. You just rub your hand rub. It's time. No,
Bad.
yeah, no. Crypto is still really good.
Just
Just a free scan at distance. You go invisible, so you're fine. Um, EMP is still good against most abilities and just things in general. And yeah,
just
no else much
I
to say
think
really
just
to
for
it. It's
me, it's
just
just
overall
just
solid.
having information, just knowing things about the other
Yeah,
teams and about how the game is looking is so important. And that is what crypto
yeah.
is. He's just constant information. You can go
Getting
out
better at the game isn't just like shooting people and hitting your
your
shots. It's
IQ.
knowing and it's gathering information and knowing what to do and where to
Hmm.
do it, and just crypto being able to do it for you from a top down view that most characters can't do is really good. The problem is when his drone goes down, which then like
Then you're kind
you
of
can't use your
his drone is kind of his whole character. That's the one
yeah
knock on him is that like he is completely reliant on the drone, has nothing else for himself. Like most legends at least have a
yeah
passive that like doesn't have to do with their abilities or
something
nothing. His
yeah he's something
everything for him is the drone, which I guess that is the character, right? But
yeah
still A tier.
still really good because when that drone's out it's really good.
Fuse. This is an interesting one. I've
Fuse.
been on Fuse a lot lately. Fuse
I'm
has been
going
really
B.
fun to
I'll
me
go
lately.
high B though. I'll go really high B.
I don't disagree. I think he's interchangeable between A and B, but for the sake of not putting so many people in A, you know? I mean, I think there's a
Yeah.
lot of A characters. I think Apex is finally getting back to the point where a lot of characters are fun to play and use. So that wouldn't be a knock, you know?
Yeah.
But for now, I think there are better ones. But he is really fun to use once you learn how to use him right. Like I have just been
Right.
shitting out constant damage playing on Fuse, and it is so
Yeah.
fun.
It's a
Uh,
lot of
I used to have a
damage.
knock on his ult, and I still don't, I still think it could be better, but I've been a lot better
Oh
at
yeah.
using it now too. And that's sometimes all it takes is just get him better.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Get
nah.
good.
But the other part
That's
though,
all it
like with
is.
the ult, is there are a lot of legends that can easily escape it. You know,
Yeah, especially yeah. This we're talking about this
just
season.
about
That's
every
yeah.
skirmisher,
About every skirmisher,
a few assaults,
Ash and the assault
Ash. Yeah.
character.
I mean, but like
Yeah,
still, like he's been especially more OP now. Of just being able to, you know how assaults have the extra grenade slots.
yeah,
So the fact
and
that
if he's
he
spiky
can hold
fucking
four
stack,
grenades for free. He gets four grenades for free. You
crazy.
get extra ammo stacks. That's one thing I've liked about playing Fuse recently when I've been playing him more is I've had a lot more inventory space than I usually do because I can just hold four free nades. I can hold less ammo and just gives me space for more like heals and shit or even extra utility.
Right,
But yeah, fun to use.
really good, very fun.
Jib,
Not fun to use or play
Gibbernator,
against or anything. The
Gibraltar.
Gibbernator.
The
Right
I'll give him a
now,
cool C, respectfully.
you think C?
I
Yeah,
don't think he's
I
ass
was thinking
anymore.
C.
Again, I'm also a documented Jibby hater,
We
which you
all
can
are.
see in previous videos. But support's no longer in meta. He doesn't have the crazy crack support, double shield, or like fast healing or whatever. So he's not as
Yeah,
meta, but he's not like useless. He's not a brick, I mean, technically, but like
like yeah,
cool.
it's okay. He doesn't have yeah. You said the other supports backing him up. He's just if you don't have a crypto or a Maggie ball thrown at you, then you can get full
Oh,
resets in a
that's one of the
drone.
reasons why he goes down to C. Also, he's easier to be countered now, right? Crypto can fuck you, Maggie can fuck you. Um, that doesn't sound right,
Yeah.
but
If-
hmm, don't hold on. Okay, let me not go down that.
okay, I'm scared. I'm scared.
It wasn't gonna be like not. It wasn't gonna be nothing crazy.
Okay, next. Fucking hell.
It's gonna be a whole different video. Anyways, Horizon,
Hor-
Horizon.
Horizon, for season 24, when
Yes, I
she
know how to
had
say
her
fucking Horizon before people get on me for just my weird way of saying shit.
of Verizon with the H. No, fucking whenever she had her double attack, her double attack because of the skirmisher buff in season 24, I'd fucking go A. But I think now it's just a solid like middle of the class B tier.
Dude, I personally got it at C, bro. I don't think Horizon is good and hasn't been since the nerfs.
You don't think so?
I feel like you go up the queue so slow. Like it's just easier to get shot out of it.
But you're not
I
going
was
straight up.
never.
You're also moving. You're moving a lot in
But
circles
if
on switches
someone's
away from
good, they're
C's
gonna
and
beam me
stuff.
out of that shit. Like it's still not like it's still not like easy. It's not easy, but it's not hard to hit.
Mm. I
Um,
get free bats off every time I go up
Again, she
in
had
ranked.
the buff of being a skirmisher, but that's going away. So it's like
Yeah.
me personally, I think I'd just go C.
Next is
Lifeline.
Lifeline.
Lifeline's interesting. It's not bad at all.
Lifeline.
See,
No.
Lifeline is still good, but she's just been overshadowed by just the overabundance of assault legends that have been good, like this aggro, like the support styles out of meta. I'd go B for now, because it will never hurt to
Yes,
have a
same.
Lifeline. You're never gonna not notice a Lifeline on your team. So that's why I'm not going C. She's not gonna blend in. She's not gonna be average.
Yeah. Lifeline's one of those characters that she kind of changes the whole fight once you recognize the other team has one.
True. True. You always
Like
want to target a
you see
Lifeline
one, you want
first.
to focus her first. If you don't focus her first, Halo, get a res off, full reset, they heal faster. It's just whatever. Doc is
Yeah.
good. Her movement isn't crazy, we know that, but it's something.
It's a lot easier now too to like previous seasons. Lifeline Halo goes up, you're kind of fucked because they're all getting up now, and they're full healed. And by the time you get there, you're probably fucked. This season, it's focused more on like being able to push faster, more movement ability. So it's like it's harder to get that like gap like to get that separation
Yeah.
and that window of time that you need to fully heal up, even
You're
with the Halo.
rewarded for being a better player, and Lifeline just kind of bunkers down in her Halo for a little bit. And a lot of characters, good characters now, have like movement, get high ground, just have the better angle on you. So you're gonna pump out more, and especially now you're gonna pump out a lot more damage than Lifeline can heal. So either way,
True.
fine,
I will
not
put
really
Loba
crazy.
right next to Lifeline, respectfully.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same. She got fucking.
Huh?
She got pretty fucking not shit, but she's
I
just
feel
how
like she
she
was
used to
really
be. She
good at the
wasn't.
beginning of the season, and then like towards the end, again started getting overshadowed just by so many other assaults. Her ability, she's still
Yeah.
again, you're never gonna not like a Loba on your team, right? End
Yeah.
game, you're running low on ammo, your heals are low. Shit, I'm fucked. How the fuck are we gonna get out of the situation? Oh, who
Yeah.
wants to go
The
shopping? You
yeah, the
know?
infinite small heals and ammo is obviously really good. But you're not the support buff anymore, so
And,
you don't get double per cell. So
and as
it's
a
kind of not
solo, I mean,
useless, but
she's
it's
good to
not.
rock as a solo, right? Being yourself, because you have a lot of escapability, and the fact that you're able to get your shields back on the
She's another one
bracelets.
that
So
like kind of changes the fight. Where if she doesn't go down, you know she's getting the fuck away with her double tag because she has two tags now, right? And she's been at two tags. As
yeah,
of
yeah,
this
yeah.
season, she got two tags.
I think she's
Yeah,
had two.
so like if you don't get her knocked first or second, she's fucking gone. You're probably not gonna catch her unless you also have one, or like again have like an Ash or altar
And
for
then
like a
even if you can
reset
still
to
get some
a different
shots off
spot.
while she's running away, she got her shield back, so she's no longer 1 HP.
Yeah, she got her things back. So yeah,
Annoyingly.
one of those characters that like you don't really think of too often, but can definitely change a fight for how long it goes or if it even continues or not.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, this would be a good time to mention. This video comes out around season 25. Sparrow's not on this tier list. We're recording this the day before season 25, so we haven't played Sparrow. I just know his kit, so he's not gonna be on this list, but like I'll comment it later, after I get a good chance.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
Well, we'll do it at the end. We'll add. Well, no. I'll fucking add a random character to a random fucking thing on screen. Next is Margaret, Mad Maggie.
mm,
What are we thinking for
see,
Maggie?
I was on Maggie heavy for a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
Maggie, if this was like
Okay.
split one, I would have gone A.
Hmm.
But split two with like shotguns kind of being, oh fuck no, hold on, no, the Eva 8's gonna fuck next season, I'm pretty sure. A tier. Holy shit. The Eva 8,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw the clip, Dalen, you can put it in edits if you want,
Mm-hmm.
of like how fast the Eva fire rate is with a purple bolt at least. It does less damage, but that shit. Boom, 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 boom. Like,
Also, damage stacks again.
okay.
It's not separate per shot. Damage stacks now.
Well, because it's faster, so you're doing it
Yeah, I
fast enough
know.
for it to. Exactly. So that just being able to benefit, get the shotgun perk where it automatically reloads. You can just nonstop shoot your gun. I was gonna say I was gonna put Maggie originally in B because I played her a lot when the Mozams were meta. That wasn't like by coincidence, by the way. It wasn't like a choice. I was like, oh, Mozam's a meta. Might as well play Maggie. No. Um, I was just having fun with the character at the time, and it just so happened the Mozams were really good still.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was gonna say was, Mozams are no longer in meta. It's a P20 meta. Shotguns aren't as powerful as they were, and playing Maggie kind of pigeonholes you into using a shotgun because you get the same movement. You get better movement speed, and you get an upgrade that's free shotgun reloads on Nox. And the other upgrade in that tier, like the fireball, it's not that great, to be honest with you guys. So I thought that pigeonholing you into using a shotgun when none of the shotguns were crazy meta, um, would have been down to tick. But now that I see how good the Eva potentially might be, that shit's probably gonna get nerfed like week one. But
Probably.
for now it's A tier.
Uh,
Mirage is interesting. Mirage is
Mirage.
fun. Mirror man, Mirror Master. That's basically who he
Yeah,
is. He's
man.
basically the Mirror Master, just without the mirrors.
Invisible.
Invisible himself.
Yeah.
Dalen's a hardcore Mirage hater.
That's why he's in C tier.
For you, okay. Well, I would have put
Yeah.
him C just because I think he's. I don't. I'm gonna put my bias aside. I actually don't even hate Mirage. At first, I thought I did because I just thought he was ass and completely useless. I'm actually debating between like B or low A, just because when you think about his perks of just being able to his one of his upgrades is get everything, right? Sure, you don't get the Evo necessarily that comes with it, but like it can fill just about any role you need on the team. And I know this list isn't necessarily about comp, but when you go watch comp, there are some teams that run Mirage just for the ability to be able to get a certain classes perk. You want to play Edge, but you don't need none of those recon characters. Like none of them are good to be honest, right? And you want to hit survey scans,
So,
shit, go get Mirage, right? He's not necessarily somebody that you would call like an end game character, but individually he's fun to use. Individually he's fun. His upgrades are really good. Well, his ability to just grab every class is good. So I mean, I probably will go competitively, like or like in a high rank setting, probably not like the greatest. So I'll just go like B somewhere.
all right, you convinced me. He's now high C. He's
See,
nothing
I
more
haven't
than
had a
high
high
C for
C
me.
in a minute.
That's
That's
fuck you. Now I want it.
a...
God damn it. Castle. That's what's
Newcastle is
next.
still really good in my opinion.
Yeah,
As a even as
still
a
pretty good.
support defensive character. Let me think. Let me think.
I'm going high B. He's my highest B rank
I
right now.
I think I would have to agree. I think with just like how much more being able to assault, I think like how much more like offense is prioritized like this season and maybe season 25. I'm not completely sure. Um, you know, it's more important to have like high offense and high defense. We did that for a season. It was ass, but Newcastle is
Mm-hmm.
still just very good. The ability to just bunker down, especially in like a high competitive setting. Once you get to those end games, being able to find a spot and hold it, he's one of the best end game characters in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, building up an entire wall. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
having your
And
whole
then
team
having
being
one
able
extra
to sit
tactical is
cover, just
crazy.
being able to make so much artificial cover, and be able to hold down a spot, and then just the
Yeah.
like the knockdown shields you get, those are huge. Just being able to knock down the rest of somebody. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
good.
think he'll be a really good B for me.
Cool.
Octane is interesting. Octane still gets a C for me. You can
Yeah, I
talk
was
about it.
honestly gonna say, uh season 24, I think this was his maybe not his best, but definitely up there with like the best I think he's ever been. Just because I was skeptical on it before, because I was like, you don't get you get two ults. He's the one only skirmisher that gets a double ult instead of a double tack or an extra tack. So I was like, there's really no point to that. But I guess we're not having a waste, quote unquote, wasted of an upgrade was fine, I guess. But then I thought about it. You did get 50 HP from a knock, so the idea was stim, get in there, get your kill, heal back the 50 you just wasted from the stim, and then get the pad, kind of repeat the process and jump on people. That was kind of like the idea. But now that's going away. Octane was fun. It was really fun knowing that, but he's going away. I'm gonna have to say C as well.
Octane can be fun if you want to like play by yourself with him in pubs or something like that. Just have fun, just fuck around with people. But like once you
Yeah,
get to like a more competitive setting, just the fact that you have to lose 20 HP just to use your ability,
yeah.
especially in a
You
meta
have
where
to.
your health disappears like that, having 20 less health than somebody can be like such a
Mhm.
major disadvantage. You basically have almost one full shield tier less in a sense,
Yeah,
right? Because the shield like
yeah.
this 25, you have 20. So I mean, you do put yourself at a disadvantage. Sure, you're kind of harder to hit, but like against somebody who's good, not really. And again, if you're one of those high movement octane players who's just like, you can't hit me, you're missing half of your clip too, buddy. All right.
He was really good before, but now he's gonna be dog shit.
We back, baby.
Right? I let I
We
let him
back.
talk.
We back.
Where
We
you putting him?
back.
Where you putting him, man? Where
I
you
am
putting him?
I'm guessing here, okay? This is me guessing. I haven't got to play with this yet. This is
Mm-hmm.
either a high A or a meta.
You think meta, high A or
I'm
meta? You thinking of
biased.
tier?
I'm biased as fuck.
He
This
loves
is
Pathfinder.
my tier list. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. And then
He
tell me
loves
about your
Pathfinder.
fuck. Okay, well, I was gonna say, tell me your experience, but I don't want to know. I'll go high. I'll go A. I think he's gonna be really fun season 25. So for those who don't know, if you if season 25's been out by the time you're seeing this, then you know. But if you don't know, Zipline Zen, no longer an upgrade, fully just a part of him. It is now in him. He is one with the Zen. And the Zen got buffed to be able to. It's no longer 25% less HP. It's now 50% less damage taken when you're on the zipline. And that's just forever on every zipline. You don't have to upgrade it. His purple upgrades have gotten replaced. It is either now 2 grapples or 2 ziplines. And just imagine just the two zips. I think the 2 zips will be better. Because I'm thinking when I use Pathfinder, I don't use the zips like that anyways. Like, I don't use them like consistently enough to where I need 2 of them. So I think 2 graps might be a better upgrade. So just the fact that you're able to just like fuck around with somebody, just like, oh, I'm here, now I'm here, or just the in and out ability now, right? Because you used to have to think about it. Do I want to use a zip in or out? Zip in or out? Now you can do both. So 2 zips is one of the zip line. The grapple is one of the most fun abilities of the game, right?
Literally Spider-Man. It's awesome.
Outside of the Ash Dash is one of the, I think it's like top 2 most fun things to use, grapple and that. So for the pure fun ability, he goes A. For like a competitive setting, I mean, great rotates for your team. Now 50% less damage on the zip lines, and you get survey scan. No, you get. Oh, you do get scans. You can choose to get survey or ring scan. So competitively, he'll work. Once you get to high ranked, and then of course if you're an insane fragger, Lifeline is Lifeline. Wow, Pathfinder is great for you. Fairs.
I wouldn't say S or meta defining. Like he's gonna be. I mean, I don't know if it is cool, but I'm just not seeing it. Like I don't see him being like a banned character. At least not within the first 2-3 games, at least. Of
he
like
probably
AOGS or
he
some shit like
probably
that.
will be in scrims for like the first week or 2, just because people want to test it out, see how well it works.
And that's fine, but
But I mean, I'm saying
or,
once you get to the stage, I'll
let's go
look
back to
into
this
it later.
list and tell Rampart she can go fuck herself.
Yeah, I'll go see.
Oh my goodness.
Annoying to play against, but like, well, it used to be really annoying to play against. Still is kind of when you see this at Rampart, like, oh my gosh, you little bitch, why are you doing that? uh, but like, it's not super effective to the point where like I'm just leaving the game because I lost already. Sheila's
no.
still semi scary, but like, so is my
Yeah.
P20s.
That's right. So are the 20s. So is the R9 still. So is
It's no
any
longer a
movement ability
defensive
to go
meta.
away and
Yeah, she's not
yeah.
high movement. She's more of a bunker down. I'm gonna just sit in this corner behind my little walls like a pussy. Just play
So much damage,
completely
so
against the
many
season meta. I don't like it, so I just go see. Rev is interesting.
Rev.
I haven't played Rev at all this season, so I couldn't even tell you.
I played it a bit. He was cool because again, jump in, get your thing, or use your ult, jump in, get your kill, have a second tap, jump, and just keep doing that
Oh,
over and
you're
over
right.
again,
I think I'll go B. I don't have much
which
to
is
say
really
about it.
cool. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go B just because having more health than your opponent is just good.
True.
There's
True.
nothing. It's just
Again,
true. It's just doing it for like basically, it's your ultimate, but
especially with
basically
like
doing
the
it for
fast
during
TTK,
the fight.
like just having
Yeah,
like 10 more HP, like even 10 more can be like really beneficial. So
really good.
let's go with
So
I'll go C, or I'll go and C. He's not ass, but he's not like the most meta. I think his
yeah,
pick rate
I
is
don't.
too low. Like I don't think he's that bad. I think he could be picked a
Yeah,
little bit
I
more.
mean,
He's fun to use. I used him for like a good week after he
it was
got
fun.
buffed.
Yeah, it was fun. It's
Not much
just
to say.
it's not really a character
It's
you
easier
want
to
to
hit
play too much.
your scan and silence, and once you can silence somebody, especially those fucking wraiths, you got it for free basically. It's your fight to lose. So
You
that's always
can't
clutch. His
phase,
ultimate,
bitch.
that was my favorite thing to say. Um, his ultimate's really good. Just in a team setting, in a
Oh
competitive
yeah,
setting, just being able to just
oh it's
know,
really good.
like just free wall hacks for like a whole minute. I think I don't know, 30 seconds. I
Mm,
don't know.
something like that. Yeah.
But I mean, still, I think his pick rate just makes him go lower.
I
Oh,
don't really
also,
see.
just they gave his abilities also to the recons too, pretty much, where you can just see the health already. That's
Yeah,
not.
the health bars. It's like really. Before it was like, oh, this is cool. Now it's like everybody has this, no matter what you do.
Let's see. Va- Valkyrie. Is this the
There you go.
best recon? I think she is.
I think crypto is,
I can see it.
Valk is definitely, in my opinion, second place. She's definitely up there at the
I will
recons.
go
I mean,
B.
I'll go high. I'll go a little bit higher in the B. Yeah,
I'll
I'm
go
down for
B.
that.
I don't think she's like an A tier. She was kind of earlier when it was with the meta was to just find a spot, bunker down.
Yeah, and map isn't E district anymore, which I think is her best map. But
Storm point, so she's
I
still
don't know.
really good on Storm point.
I know that too. Yeah, that'll still be there. But again, we said it before. Information is just really good, and that is her whole thing when you're flying. Is just information. You know where
True.
everybody is. You know what's going on. At least from the sky before you drop. Missile swarms ain't really that crazy. Still good if you hit them. They're stunned. Any damage is good. Any stun in the game is good, no matter what it is.
Hmm.
What else she have? That's it. Just her flight. Good to get high ground.
Scans.
Good
You can
to,
scan in flight, like through walls, through buildings. If you pick the
yeah,
upgrade, it's pretty good. Pretty good for ranks. Just knowing what's safe, what isn't.
pretty good.
Watson,
You said,
in my opinion,
oh,
is the
Watson.
second best, second best controller. But
I agree.
there's a drop off when it comes to Cat and the other controllers.
Yeah, Watson is. She doesn't fit with this aggressive. Your health's going down so fast type shit. It doesn't really. She's not doing much. Cause I mean, her gen is good. You get shield back, but like your
Uh,
health is going down so fast.
yeah, I mean,
It's just so
it's
fast.
you can hold down some.
She's
It's
good
good
for
to hold
she's good
down.
for end game.
Very good end game legend. Just again, you just control a whole lot of space. So for a team setting in the end game, that's really good. Uh,
You basically control a whole area.
you can control an
No
entire
grenades or
building.
any like
If you're
no
really
throwables being
cracked,
thrown at her,
if
which is
you're
really
really
good.
cracked on Watson, you can control a fight. Just being able to do those quick fences, boom, boom. Oh, you're stunned, bitch. Fuck you. You know. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think I'll go like kind of higher into B's.
I'll
Middle
just go
pack
B
B.
tier.
Oh, also,
I mean,
I didn't
she's
mention
still
this.
solid.
This isn't like a solid like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just generally in a tier. It's just
Yeah,
before people come at me. Why do you have this person 1, 2 spots over this? I don't. They didn't really fucking think about it like that.
who cares? Yeah.
Rafe, that's you. You can talk about it.
Um, season 24, she was really fun because having multiple like double phase is just it's really fun. I said it already. Information is good, and when you're in phase, enemies are basically have the threat vision thing. So not exactly threat vision, but it's basically what it is. Seeing where people have been in the area in the past little bit with phase is good, and just she's faster with it, and it makes her decision making like you port because it was port phase, right? Yeah, port run phase when you need to go, and then now if you have two, you can continue to move even further with another phase, which is more distance. You're faster in it is really good. She's smaller. Her running animation, her Naruto run is back, which does make her a bit harder to hit, which is kind of funny. She's one of the smaller characters, so overall she's harder to hit, and just being able to phase out of it in general is good. But having two is great. Which I if this was like out now, like if there was no season 25, I'd say she's like high B. Um, but I think now I either low B or C, just because like that's going away,
I probably
and
would
she
go
doesn't get
low
health
B.
back per knock. Yeah, she was one of those like she was basically like your fragger. Like that would be the character you play to
I
just kind
mean,
of play a little
Rafe.
bit away from the team, pop
No,
shots, get
Rafe
information,
was.
and port away.
Rafe typically is like a IGL legend because you have with the ports the ability to move your team. You're in command of that. But yeah.
I
Um.
guess yeah, but now it's a bit lower because her extra attack is going away. She's not getting any health back, and it's just annoying.
Yeah, I will say Rafe
Her
has made
port
a
isn't
bit of
amazing.
Rafe did make a bit of a comeback this season, especially like later in the second split. Just with
Yeah,
the upgrades that she got, just being able to go in and out of the phase. I'm not trying to repeat everything he said, but it is kind of
yeah,
clutch just to be able to go into the void faster and be able to see everything. That's clutch too. I know
Yeah,
that's not a new
and
update, but the fact that you can see like shit like enemies from the void is kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know
yeah, it's really
how
cool.
well it's gonna be without the double tack and without the extra
And playing the
skirmisher abilities.
playing the peekaboo game is pretty fun, especially 2 times, dude. It's so great. But now that's going away.
All
But
right,
yeah,
Vantage to
that's what
me is an
Vantage.
F. I don't like Vantage.
You don't like Vantage?
Not really.
Yeah, same.
I think
think
I
so.
don't know. I
Makes
think
makes
Vantage
you
is kind
feel
of
bad.
boring, bro. I mean, like her. I feel like her ultimate is just a worse version of Sentinel. You know, like you can only two tap somebody if they're on blues. So like late game, it doesn't do that crazy. You have to hit someone 3 times for them to die. Like
Yeah,
so, you
yeah, that's
know,
true.
the movement's kind of underwhelming to me. I don't think it gets you that far, to be honest with you. Like the
It
tap.
doesn't get you that far, and the double jump after kind of sends you more. It sends you more straight up than it does outwards.
Yeah,
So you're really easy
I
beam.
mean that which makes sense because her character is supposed to get up on ledges and high ground and all that, which makes
Yeah,
sense, but still not as practical as some of the other movement abilities. So as far as the
yeah.
recons in the worst class in the game, by the way, like not one of the good ones, not that there are good ones, and just her abilities, there's just better stuff in the game for it naturally. There's better
Yeah,
like just
there's
about
better snipers.
any
There's better
any other character with
recons, better
movement has
movement.
better movement except Octane,
Yeah,
and just about her sniper ultimate is just the Sentinel's better.
yeah. There's better recons, better ways to scan in general. Um, Having her, um, what's it called? Her passive where she can, I think it's auto 2 times if you don't have a scope. It kind of zooms in on 2x without
Mm.
actually giving you a 2 time scope is like cool. But and her other one, like if you ping an enemy, it'll tell you what out of her team, out of the enemy team is alive and what shields they have. That's cool, I guess. But like at that point, a late game doesn't really fucking matter. Everyone has purple, red. It gets to a point where that just becomes useless.
Damn, I really just have two metas.
I know. I was thinking that too. I have because Alter is crazy. We
Okay,
know that,
I think
and
for the
Cat has just
sake,
been solid.
okay. Again, people don't have to agree with me. This is just my own bias and my own fun sake. My reason for putting Fuse in B was because I didn't want to overcrowd A. Now B is overcrowded, so I'll move him up anyways. And I
We'll
kind
put
of want to
Fuse at
move
A.
somebody
Okay.
up to meta just to keep my main thing. Like I used to always just keep 3 metas, right? But it's like I don't know who that would be. Oh, probably an assault, one of them. But which one? You know?
I mean, I would just say Ash, right? I
I guess
mean,
Ash would have to move up.
yeah, you
Ash
could
would just
do it
have to
because
move
people
up.
can are watching your POV. But I would just, yeah, I would say move Ash. If you have to choose one, move Ash up. Maybe Ballistic if you want to make that argument.
Uh,
But I would still rather say Ash, just because
yep.
everything you'd want in a character, damage, like a tactical that does damage, movement,
Shit's still good after the nerfs.
and yeah, and just a way to get your team around. That's she's basically an all around character that just obviously doesn't bug her down in a place. That's like and that's good, you know. Unless that's your primary thing, it's good that any other character doesn't have to bunker down. So Ash is basically like what makes a good character in this game, like a really good character.
Well, I'm looking
Movement,
at it now.
yeah,
I'm kind of happy with this list. I don't see anything that like I overly would want to change. Maybe like I see Rev. I don't know too much about Rev just because I haven't played him. So I think I'm gonna move him down to C
yeah,
just because to
yeah,
me he's not that impactful. Because I haven't played Rev and I have yet to encounter a good Rev this season. To be honest with you,
yeah,
like play against what I mean, you know. Uh,
yeah.
I think that would be my final list. Is the if the S wow is the F tier just constantly growing? By the way. Yeah. So final tier list. Obviously you don't have to agree. Jokingly, I will tell you to go fuck yourself if you don't. I really just don't care. But let me know. I like to see where other people's heads are at on the tier list. You know, I know everybody thinks differently. But yeah, that's
Hmm.
that's the list basically.
Yeah. Now we got one more to do.
Yeah.